started this morning by loading up the car. We were doing a road trip to Las Vegas. I was really excited to do this road trip. I've never road tripped to Las Vegas before, and the views were insane. We were driving right on the coast, and then we saw mountains with snow, and then we saw other beautiful mountains. So this road trip was gorgeous, and then we slowly started driving into the desert. We are currently on a road trip on the way to Las Vegas. It's about a 5.5-hour long road trip. So right now we're stopping to charge the Tesla. We ran pretty much completely out of battery. We have 2 more hours until we get to Vegas. I've never road tripped to Vegas just because I've never lived close enough to road trip to Vegas. And it's so interesting driving through the desert because you're literally just driving through a bunch of nothingness. Like there's nothing really in the desert, and it's honestly just so crazy that there's just miles and miles and miles of nothing. We also stopped at this super funny candy emporium place. I went inside and it was just stacked full of stuffed animals and candy and cookies and ice cream, so that's really fun. We actually stopped at Erewhon on the way so that we had healthy snacks and lunch and breakfast that was kind of healthy. So we didn't end up getting any snacks, just some water. We kept seeing all of these power lines, and so we Googled it, and apparently this brings power from Hoover Dam back towards Los Angeles. It was just so crazy. It looked like it was out of a movie scene. At this point in the road trip, we were definitely wishing that we just flew, but we were just trying to make the best of it and enjoy the final few hours. This morning, I woke up around 6:30 in the morning. I was so excited about what we were doing today that I just couldn't sleep any longer. So I went straight into the bathroom and started getting ready. I did my basic skincare routine, and honestly, the view from this apartment is so fun. It feels like you're in New York, and even the bathroom looks at the little Vegas, New York. I really like waking up early in the morning and watching the sunrise. I feel like I practice so much gratitude when I'm watching the sunrise and up before other people and just have a few moments of quiet to myself. So I went on the balcony to take in the views a little bit more. I mean, the color of the mountain is just gorgeous. I did a super simple makeup routine today. I just did a little bit of concealer, bronzer, blush, eyebrows, and lip gloss. And then of course, I can't forget my highlighter. Good morning from Vegas. This morning I tried a different hairstyle. I tried to crimp my hair. I only had a straightener, so I wasn't able to perfectly crimp it, but I tried to get most of the pieces looking kind of crimped. We have a super fun activity planned this morning. I've never done anything like this, and I'm super excited. We were supposed to do this yesterday, but we didn't get here fast enough, so we bumped it to this morning. And honestly, I'm so excited and super nervous. So we are staying right now at our Vegas apartment. When we moved from Miami to California, we sent half of our stuff to this Vegas apartment. So honestly, it pretty much feels like home because a lot of it's the furniture that we've had for a really long time. I'm having one of those moments where I'm so questionable about this outfit. I don't know if I love that this is a cropped shirt, and I'm out of my comfort zone right now wearing my camo pants. So everything's a little out of my comfort zone. Normally, I think I would want to wear black heeled boots with this, but the activity that we're doing, I have to wear closed-toed tennis shoe style shoes. This is my other shirt option. I don't know if this one looks better or worse. So we're going car racing this morning. I'm actually really nervous. I'm racing a Ferrari. Jonas is racing a Porsche. This is my race car. You sit down really low.
The red bucket seats.
Wow.
Did you get claustrophobic?
This you with the tail?
Yeah.
This is Jonas's car.
All right, Ellie, you gonna sit down in our race car?
This is so low.
With the purse.
I mean, it's small in here. It's very tight. It's a little claustrophobic. No. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. Oh. After a racing experience, we went to lunch at Cipriani. This restaurant is insanely good and also super beautiful. It looks like you're on a yacht or a boat in the Mediterranean, and it's such a vibe. We had a little bit of white wine, and I ordered the chicken curry for lunch, and it was so insanely good. I will definitely get this again. After lunch, we wanted to do a little bit of shopping, so we went shopping in the Wynn. I feel like the Wynn just has the best stores. Both also been wanting to go to Cartier for a little while now and find our wedding band, so that's what we did. We tried on so many different things, and we both picked out exactly what we wanted, which was super fun and exciting. And then I stopped by Earth Cafe and got a little matcha. Their matcha is insanely good. I think this was like the best matcha that I've ever had. We hit a few more different stores, and I tried on some different shoes and some different outfits and different accessories, and we honestly just had so much fun walking around and shopping together. The next morning, I wanted to go on a super long walk. I wanted to get my 10,000 steps in. And so I brought Elo and we went on a long walk. Even though I ended up carrying her a lot of the way because she got scared, it was still an amazing walk and the weather was perfect. And then after my walk, I went to the gym. I mainly did an arm workout today, but I also incorporated a little bit of legs and a little bit of core. Whenever I go to the gym alone, I always love to wear my headphones and really get in my own zone. I feel like it's so meditative and reflective, and I'm able to really just relax when I'm doing this. I also find that I get a way harder workout in when I'm listening to amazing music. Yesterday was one of the most fun days I've ever had. We woke up, we went car racing. I've never raced a car before, and then I've also never driven a Ferrari before. So I was driving like a Ferrari race car. I think these race cars are like not really even street legal, but the way it works is you pick your car before you get there. And then when you get there, you do 5 laps in your car with a coach. So your coach is basically telling you like gas, brake, turn left, turn right, hug the corner tighter. So they're really coaching you through it. But it was such an exhilarating and nerve-wracking and exciting feeling because you're going like 130 miles an hour or faster, and there's like 10 turns. So you're really leaning on your coach a lot. And you're going so fast, and there's so many different obstacles that you're avoiding that, at least for me, I feel like I wasn't thinking very much. I was just reacting, and it almost felt like I was like playing a video game or something. So it was like one of the most fun things I've done in a really, really long time. I would almost compare it to like skydiving. It was that amount of like nerve-wracking and excitement. And then after we went racing, we went shopping and we got some new clothes and shoes. So I thought I would just unbox what we got. Right now, I feel like I'm in the process of rebuilding my wardrobe and collecting basically a good solid foundation. I've just had some of my clothes for a really long time and they're just really ill-fitting. So the mission for the next few months is just to collect things that fit and are easy to style and are almost part of like a high quality capsule wardrobe. The air conditioning just came on, so I hope it's not too loud. I do not have a very long shopping battery. I can go in like 3 to 5 stores and then I've pretty much shopped until I dropped. One of my favorite stores probably for the past year has been James Purse. They have elevated basics. They have like amazing t-shirts, awesome dresses. They have amazing pants. I love their shoes. Like they have so many amazing things, and I just feel like they are very simple, but they're very easy to mix and match so many different ways and have so many different outfits with less pieces. So these are the shoes that we ended up picking out. These are just black sneakers, but I feel like these sneakers can go with anything. They can go with jeans, they can go with a dress, they can go with a skirt. I love how simple they are. And then we went into Saint Laurent. But basically, when I put these shoes on, I knew that I needed to have them in my closet. These are such a staple that I know I'm gonna wear a lot. Okay, so it's a black heel. It wraps up the leg and there's a gold detail. I feel like this heel is not too high. Of course, it's still a heel, but it was extremely easy to walk in. And then on the back, it kind of wraps around your heel and then wraps around your ankle. And then the last place we went before we shopped till we dropped was Canada Goose. I have been struggling so much with colder outfits. I don't own any sweaters. I don't own any jackets. Just because I lived in such a tropical environment for so long, I just didn't even have anything in my closet. So I got this Canada Goose white jacket. This is almost like a vest. It's like puffer in the back and puffer in the front, and there's a hood. And then it's knitted on the sleeve. And then I got this rose-colored sweater. It's not cropped. It hits right at the hip bones. It's not too high neck, but it's definitely high neck. So here is the Canada Goose sweater. I love the cut of it. I love the fit of it. It's so soft. And then this is what the detail on the back looks like, and I just really like where this sweater hits. These are pretty much low-waisted jeans, and it's hitting right where my jeans are hitting. And then we have the Canada Goose jacket. It's made of down, so it's like a vest on the front. It's like a vest on the back, and there's a hood. I also really like the length of this. And then here are the black James Purse sneakers. These are super basic, but I love them. Like, they literally just match with any outfit. They're basically like just all black Vans, but I love them. I am honestly obsessed with these. I love that these look good even with these like super casual Levi's, and I just feel like they're so versatile. And then they wrap up just a little bit like this. We also went to Cartier yesterday and we both picked out our wedding bands, which was super fun and exciting. I had so much fun watching Jonas try on his wedding bands because he's never tried any rings on before. He had no idea what he wanted, and it was just such a fun and giddy moment, just realizing like we're picking out our wedding bands right now, like we're getting married soon, and I am in the process of planning our wedding, and I do have a wedding planning vlog coming out very soon. But it was super fun to go and try things on and figure out exactly what we wanted. But I'm going to end the Vegas vlog here, so thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time.